Jon Yablonski, Laws of UX, Using Psychology to Design Better Products and Services. In Laws of UX, Using Psychology to Design Better Products and Services, Jon Yablonski masterfully blends psychology and design principles to guide the creation of intuitive digital experiences. The book explores essential laws such as Jacob's Law, which underscores the importance of familiar design conventions to reduce mental effort, and Fitts' Law, highlighting the significance of accessible interactive elements. As you delve into this summary, you'll discover insights on simplifying user interfaces through Hicks and Miller's laws, which emphasize clarity and memory retention. Principles like Postal's Law and the Peak-End Rule reveal strategies to accommodate diverse user behaviors and enhance memorable interactions. With fascinating concepts like the aesthetic usability effect and the von Riestorff effect, Yablonski illustrates how visual appeal impacts usability. Finally, you'll explore ethical design approaches, ensuring tech products align with human well-being. Prepare to uncover the transformative potential of leveraging psychological insights for better UX design.
Design made simple. Imagine a world where navigating websites feels as intuitive as opening a door with a handle. That's the essence of Jacob's Law, where users prefer websites that follow familiar design patterns. By sticking to conventional layouts, designers enable users to focus on what's important: content, messages, and products, rather than puzzling over unfamiliar interfaces. While innovation is welcome, changes should always cater to user needs and expectations, making transitions seamless and intuitive. Equally important is Fitts' Law, which teaches us that ease of interaction with digital elements depends on their size and positioning. Interactive components, like buttons, need to be large enough for users to tap comfortably and spaced adequately to prevent mistakes. Strategic placement ensures smooth access, vital on compact mobile screens. Avoid pitfalls like those in LinkedIn's iOS app, where the accept and deny buttons were too close, causing user frustration. These guidelines collectively enhance the digital experience, ensuring that users can effortlessly navigate through designs, no matter the device. Crafting clarity in design. In a tech-driven world, where digital interfaces determine user experience, understanding Hicks' Law and Miller's Law is essential for designing seamless interactions. Hicks' Law, a cornerstone of simplicity in design, warns against overloading users with choices. Picture the evolution of TV remote controls. Once overly complex with functions, they've now been streamlined to include only essential buttons, reflecting a focus on ease of use. Similarly, digital giants like Google and Slack implement strategies to prevent users from feeling overwhelmed. Google reveals search filters progressively after a search is initiated, while Slack familiarizes users with its tools gradually, introducing new features as users become more comfortable with its interface. Icons, while visually engaging and space-saving, must be paired with text to ensure clarity, since their meanings can vary globally. On the other hand, Miller's Law centers on our cognitive ability to hold about 7 items in memory concurrently. This leads to the design principle of chunking, which involves grouping information into smaller, more digestible units. A classic example is the structure of phone numbers, breaking them into easily memorable sets of digits. In the web design realm, chunking enhances user comprehension through strategic use of headings, white space, and formatting. It's particularly effective in e-commerce, where product details are grouped logically. Nike exemplifies this by clustering filter options in its sidebar, aiding users in navigating their product range effortlessly. While navigation bars often contain more than 7 items, they diverge from Miller's Law since users can visually scan options without needing to memorize them. As digital spaces continuously evolve, maintaining a balance between simplicity and functionality ensures users remain engaged without feeling burdened. Both Hicks and Miller's laws underline the necessity of thoughtful design, encouraging creators to present information that respects users' cognitive limits and enhances the overall digital experience. Designing for impact. Consider 2 guiding principles when crafting effective designs: Postal's Law and the Peak-End Rule. Postal's law champions being considerate in our actions and open-minded in what we receive from others, recognizing the diversity and unpredictability of users. Design should be robust and user-friendly to accommodate varied behaviors and emotional responses. Apple's Face ID streamlines authentication by using facial recognition, eliminating the need for extra input. Similarly, the concept of responsive web design, introduced by Ethan Marcotte, ensures websites adjust seamlessly to various devices and contexts. Designers should prepare for different user interactions such as touch, gestures, and voice, while also addressing linguistic variations to maintain clarity and functionality. Employing this strategy enables the creation of durable and adaptable products. In contrast, the peak-end rule delves into user memories, demonstrating that experiences are often remembered by their emotional high points and conclusions rather than their entirety. This cognitive bias shapes how individuals recall their interactions with products or services. MailChimp leverages humor and animations just as users finalize bulk emails, alleviating stress and leaving a joyful note. Uber transforms waiting time into a positive experience by offering map visibility of the driver's location, making the wait more engaging and memorable. Place yourself in the user's perspective and identify the emotional highlights and endpoints of their journey. This approach helps in designing exhilarating moments that resonate profoundly during critical interactions. Designing for impact. Navigating the realm of design principles, our journey begins with the aesthetic usability effect and the von Restorff effect. These concepts, despite their daunting names, are fundamentally straightforward. The aesthetic usability effect reveals how beauty is perceived as functionality. An attractive design not only evokes positive emotions but also enhances how users judge its usability. Think of Apple's sleek products that embody this idea. However, an overly charming design might cloak functional shortcomings, so balance is key. Shifting focus, the von Restorff effect underscores our natural tendency to spot differences. In practical terms, this means using visual elements like color and size to guide user attention without overwhelming them. For instance, a uniquely styled action button effectively draws eyes and interactions. But remember, excessive contrast can be counterproductive, overshadowing key elements. Sensitivity towards users with color vision deficiencies or motion sensitivities is crucial for inclusive design. Ultimately, visually pleasing designs bolster usability, but should not eclipse functionality. Similarly, highlighting essential features with visual contrast boosts user interaction but must be done with care to maintain clarity and focus. Managing complexity. Tesla's law, or the law of conservation of complexity, underscores the idea that every system inherently possesses a certain level of complexity that cannot be entirely eliminated. The challenge, then, is deciding who should bear this complexity, the users or the designers and developers. Ideally, users should face the least amount of complexity possible. Consider email platforms like Gmail, which simplify sending emails by autofilling contact details and suggesting addresses as you type. Similarly, shopping services offer one-click purchases, aiming to make transactions seamless. Meanwhile, the Doherty threshold illustrates the importance of swift interaction times between users and computer systems. Systems responding in under 400 milliseconds dramatically boost productivity and diminish frustration. This isn't merely a technical issue, it is essential for creating positive user experiences. Techniques such as skeleton screens and progressive image loading enhance perceived speed. Facebook uses skeleton screens, displaying shaded blocks where content will appear, to create an illusion of quick loading. This approach not only speeds up perceived interactions but also keeps users satisfied and engaged. Such strategies highlight the balancing act of managing complexity and performance to craft intuitive and efficient user experiences. Ethical digital design. When crafting new technology, understanding human behavior is vital as these creations can subtly mold how we interact with the world. The subtle presence of smartphones can sap mental focus, while social media often heightens feelings of loneliness and depression among young adults. Designers bear the responsibility of creating technology that serves users both efficiently and ethically. Unlike ethical design, certain features exploit user tendencies for addictive, impulsive engagement. Familiar elements such as intermittent variable rewards mimic the appeal of slot machines, using tools like notifications and feeds to perpetuate user engagement. Features like autoplay and infinite scroll trap users in a time-consuming loop without requiring them to make conscious decisions. Social approval-seeking behavior is manipulated through likes and comments on social media platforms. Additionally, deceptive tricks, or dark patterns, including misleading scarcity cues in online shopping, coax unwary consumers into impulsive decisions by feigning urgency. Designers must align the goals of their companies with those of their users, prioritizing slower and intentional approaches that honor user well-being and time. Enriching design teams with diverse perspectives can uncover hidden biases and promote inclusivity. Integrating psychological insights isn't about manipulating, it's about nurturing team discussions and formulating design principles that enrich, rather than detract, from the human experience. By committing to these practices, designers can cultivate digital experiences that respect and elevate each user.
Jon Yablonski's Laws of UX provides a comprehensive blueprint for crafting effective, user-centric designs. By embracing psychological principles like Jacob's Law and Fitt's Law, designers can create interfaces that are both intuitive and engaging. Hicks and Miller's laws emphasize simplifying choices and organizing information to enhance decision-making and memory retention. Meanwhile, Postal's Law and the Peak-End Rule stress creating adaptable and emotionally impactful experiences. Furthermore, aesthetic elements, as discussed with the aesthetic usability and von Riestorff effects, can enhance both attraction and functionality when used judiciously. Finally, Yablonski champions ethical design practices to prioritize user well-being over addictive behaviors. This approach is crucial in today's digital landscape where technology significantly impacts human behavior. By synthesizing these insights, designers can contribute to developing not only efficient but also responsible digital products that respect and benefit users' needs.